All right, so we are here at Edward Fuels, and we have Mr. Don Edward with us. Thanks so much for joining us today.
Well, welcome, Jackie.
Yeah. So what is your role here? What do you do?
Well, I guess they call me the boss.
Yeah.
We have Edward Fuels is a company that we've been going for a second generation.
Okay.
We started off in Goderich, but we've been in Kincardine for serving the area for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
About 10 years ago, we opened our office up at beside the Kentucky Fried Chicken on 21 Highway.
Right.
And then we came down and bought this facility about 5 years ago, and we've fixed it up, and we have a great crew serving the Kincardine area with fuels, lubricants, propane, home heat service, farm service. So every office is kind of charged with looking after their own people to the best of their ability. We have another office in Teeswater and one in Clinton also.
All right, so it's great customer service. How many employees do you have?
Well, altogether there's a little over 100, but some are part-timers. Wow. And there's a couple gas bars we have. But in Kincardine, there's like half a dozen full-time people, and then they have the chance to bring in other people from Teeswater or Goderich for the expertise that they need.
Tell us about that Cardlock concept.
It's what they call Cardlock. So you can come in with your own Visa and MasterCard anytime. It doesn't have to be a commercial customer. It can be just
a lot of people don't
consumer.
realize that. Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah.
Anybody in town. I know gas pricing is the issue of the day, and we try to be for gasoline. We try to be a penny below the prevailing retail market.
Okay.
And you can come in and swipe your own Visa or MasterCard and pump your own fuel 24/7. We've invested a fair amount of money to have an emergency generator backup, so if the power goes off or in the middle of a storm, we have gas and diesel here. And besides using your own credit card, you can come in and get one of our Edward Fuels Advantage cards, get even a lower price, and then we do the billing, every month or every half month.
Now, tell us a little bit about your HVAC division and what that entails.
Okay. HVAC is heating, ventilation, air conditioning.
Okay.
So we have a good group of people who are not only experienced in what they're doing, they're licensed, trained, insured, and this is all important stuff. And we have a basic crew full-time in Kincardine, but they also have access to some of these other folks that can bring in. So I think we have a great relationship with some of the custom home builders. We do some of their big jobs, but we can also do jobs for homeowners that just need a new system or want to have a more efficient
system. You guys talk a lot about increasing in efficiencies and...
Yeah, we really kind of pride ourselves on not selling somebody some prefab cookie cutter approach. We try to look. Bill Henderson is our roadman. He lives in Point Clark and he handles the Kincardine, Tiverton area. He will go into a home and see where we can improve their efficiency. We're one of the few companies that can add heat pump technology onto a conventional oil or gas propane system and produce a hybrid system that is pretty efficient. So we're not,
sort of giving a longer life to whatever system that they have, just improving it.
And more efficiency.
Yeah.
People. We try to have more customers, each one using less, and hopefully everybody's. It's a relationship that works,
Yeah, for sure.
So that relationship started off with, in this area, Tom Haw was a well-respected furnace technician that we came together with a number of years ago, and he's still on staff. He's on vacation this week, but he's, he's one of our key people, and we have another couple people right here, and we have 24/7 response time.
Okay, yeah.
So there's a paging system that people can get responded to, you know, when anything happens, whether it's the middle of the night or a weekend. So we like to think we have a kind of a complete package for homeowners and businesses.
Yeah, yeah. Now you touched on it earlier, and I have to ask. Tell us a little bit about the gas prices and how those come about.
Why is Kincardine higher than Godrich and Port Elgin?
That's the question, Don.
Well, you know, as I told the town the other day, I'm not sure, even though I've been studying that for 30 or 40 years, I'm not sure I know the right answer. I think the basic reason is sometimes a town has maybe a new retailer or a big box retailer that's trying to establish themselves, and they try to lower the price to entice people.
Okay,
you know,
loss leader sort of thing.
Yeah, really, and to bring them into their store to sell them stuff that we make more money on. And so it's a competitive industry. I think there's a feeling that the big bad oil companies set the pricing, and I don't think that's the case in most cases. Most retailers are independent businesses. They buy from somebody, they set the price and resell. Most of them buy and sell, so there's a bit of a fear. If you buy a big load of fuel is 50,000 liters, so say $60,000. You buy that load today, is the price going up or down? I mean, if it goes down, that fellow can actually lose money. So, I mean, there's a little fear there. But why is one town, I think it goes in cycles. You know, I've seen Hanover be below us for a while, and then I see them up above. You know, some markets are calm, some go up and down. That also drives people crazy, you know. But, you know, I don't think there's any large conspiracy or anything. I really think if there was a great new player in the market, temporarily might go down. But some of those low price markets also bounce up occasionally. And when they bounce up, they actually bounce up higher than we are. And so at the end of the day, everybody has to have a little bit of margin to keep the doors open. So in other areas, we have a couple gas bars, and I'm telling you, it's not a fun part of the business. So I'm not sure I'm answering your question.
Well,
but
you know,
I mean,
we asked it. It's a question that that everyone wants to know, and that's what we do. So you've done your best to answer. Yeah, to the best of your ability.
Well, we've tried anyway.
Yeah.
But I know it's not very satisfactory because people say, well, why don't they just lower it? Well, those retailers in town probably just hope that the other people would just go up a couple pennies so everybody could have, a little peace of mind at the end of the day. But it's a very competitive market. Yeah. So our response to it is, we think we have the best offering in town. We can save people money on our gas prices below the street price. Our diesel's a little bit below street price, but we also have this premium diesel product that should save money. So
and the 24 hours or 24/7 capabilities and your excellent customer service.
So we think we have a package that, if people are concerned about it, we have lots of fuel here for them.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you so much for giving us some time
thanks for coming in.
And we look forward to coming back and visiting in the future.
Okay, great.